Hello and welcome to the COVID question with Martin Kelly and the Lady Unreal.
Hello and welcome to the COVID question with me, Martin Kelly, and I'm joined once again by Lady Unreal. Hello, my lady, how are you today?
Good, thank you.
I'm a little bit sad today, my lady, because this is our final episode of the COVID question. Ah,
I know it's going to be sad to see it end.
it is, isn't it? But depending on what happens in the next few months, it might return. You never know. Like coronavirus, it might return. This episode, my lady, we're just going to go through some of the questions and comments that we've had um, over the past few weeks, so that because people have been listening. I know sometimes it feels a little bit like we're talking to ourselves, but people have been listening, and we've had a few responses. Um, so the first one is from Declan. Hello, Declan. Say hello, Declan, to my lady. Hello, Declan.
Hello.
Declan says, "Thank you, milady, for your honest comments on coronavirus and the vaccine. I've been feeling the same myself, um, but I've been too nervous about saying it to people because every time I mention it, people just call me stupid. Well, Declan, you're not stupid, and milady has those opinions, and she speaks for a group of people that have those opinions. Have you got a message for Declan, my lady?
Thank you for your message, and that's okay. Everyone calls me stupid. Well, not everyone. People call me stupid for having these views, but we all know there's something quite not right with this situation. So as long as we go with our gut and do what's right for us.
Okay. Jezza. Jezza says, "My lady sounds fit. Is she single?"
Oh my god. No, I'm definitely not.
No, she's not. And let's be honest, Jezza, if you use terms like fit, she wouldn't be interested in you anyway. She's out of your league, mate. Look elsewhere. Uh, Annabelle. Oh, we're on to a more serious one now. Annabelle. Hello, Annabelle. Um, Excellent podcast. Thank you for raising the issues that you raise and talking about them without getting shouty at each other. She doesn't use the word shouty. That's the word that I've put in there. She said something else that I can't repeat. Um, but you have convinced me to get the vaccination because I think it's right for me. But I'm scared of needles and I don't know whether I'll be able to overcome that. Okay. Annabelle, I'm scared of needles too, believe it or not. And I've had them both. The best way that I can describe it when the vaccination happens is it just feels like someone's pinching your arm. It's not painful and it doesn't last. I'm not going to be honest with you because I don't think there's any point in lying to you. You can feel a little bit ill for a couple of days afterwards. But when you're actually getting the injection itself, it just feels like you're getting a pinch in your arm. So my advice to you is to do what I do. Don't look. There's somebody. If you use the vaccine clinic in Swindon as well, the one at Sanford House that's there on Tuesday mornings, you can have somebody talk to you while you're having it done, and that can be used as a distraction to see you don't have to look and you can be talking to somebody and then it's done before you know it. But I will say the thought of having the injection is worse than actually having the injection itself, so try not to worry about it. Um, and Yeah, very, very best of luck with that, Annabelle. Have you got any comments to say on that, my lady?
Yeah, I'd say just don't look. If you're going to take it, then just don't look if you're scared of the needles, and then maybe get a stress ball or something to squeeze in the other hand and look at instead.
Oh, that's a good idea. I hadn't thought of that one. You're full of wisdom, aren't you, my lady? Full of wisdom.
I am indeed.
Warren says, what is the deal between Martin and the Lady Unreal? Is he her dad? Is he her? Warren, you could have gone with older brother, Warren. Why have you automatically gone to dad? You could have gone with older brother, but you didn't, did you? You went straight for dad. Oh. This is who we've got listening to us, my lady. If my lady was my daughter, I wouldn't be referring to her as my lady. So no, she's not my daughter. But if she was, I would be very proud. But I would be very proud to be her dad. But I'm not her dad. If I was her dad, I don't think we'd probably get on as well as we do. What do you think, my lady?
Yeah, no, we probably wouldn't get on as well. We've got a good work relationship.
We do, don't we? Yes. We've got Claire, and Claire says, how does my lady put up with Martin trying to convince her all the time to get something done that she doesn't want to do? Why doesn't he just butt out? Well, why don't I just butt out? It's because I actually care. Do you feel that I've tried to force you to get it done, my lady?
No, definitely not. Like, you just try and tell me your ideas, and I feel like that's how we've always been, is you still tell me your ideas and I tell you my ideas, and whether we're both in the right or whether we're both in the wrong or whatever, it doesn't really matter. We're able to have a conversation and get both of our points of view across without having a confrontation or without making it awkward or anything. Like, it's actually a really good way to be able to speak to someone.
There you go, Claire. My lady does not feel pressured. Will I butt out? No. No. If butting out isn't in my nature, Claire, unfortunately. But thank you for listening. And do feel free to butt out if you want to. But I won't be. Again, Rob, is my lady single? No, she's not. Paul, I'm not even going to answer that. That is disgusting. No, my lady will not be doing that for you. And I would see a therapist if I was you, Paul. If that's your thing, let's not even go there, Paul. That's a specialist service that you'll probably have to pay for. And we'll leave that between me. we'll leave that between me and you, Paul. I'm not going to read that out on the podcast. Oh, excuse me. It's even made me cough from that. If you are going to do that, Paul, make sure you've got plenty of clean towels around. Okay. Ew, indeed, yes, ew. Was that Rachel? Rachel says, thank you very much, Martin and Lady Unreal. It's really, really good to have a podcast where people can talk about the virus and the vaccination without shouting at each other. It's been really informative. I've learned a lot about people who agree with the vaccine and people who don't agree with the vaccine. And because of that, I've been able to make my choices. Thank you, Rachel. That's good to hear. That was exactly why we started doing this, so that people could make informed choices, and we could have discussions in a way that we weren't shouting at each other, but the information got across. So thank you for your message, Rachel. It's much appreciated, and good luck with whatever you've decided to do. We'll do one more, I think. We have got Callum. Hello, Callum. I've decided not to get the vaccine, but I do want to thank Martin and Lady Unreal for explaining stuff in a way that we understand. I've tried watching the news programmes, but it just seems to be blokes in suits trying to tell me what I should be doing in words that I don't really understand. So thank you for that. I do want to thank Martin as well, because even though I'm not going to get the vaccination, he has explained it in a way that I understand. Well, thanks for that, and I'm pleased. I'm disappointed that you've decided not to get the vaccination, but I'm pleased that you understand what I've said, and even though you don't agree, you've decided that what's best for you, and that was all we ever wanted to do. And that's it, my lady. We're done. We're
Oh
done.
no.
Did you? I'm not even gonna talk about what Paul asked, but the other guys who kind of asked if you're single, did you expect that at the beginning of this podcast when we first started?
No. No,
No.
it's about vaccinations.
Yeah, no. I noticed nobody's asked me if I'm single. Not that I'm jealous or anything like that. And Paul, what you asked, I'm definitely not jealous of that. But yeah. Anyway, I am happily married anyway, so I'm told. So I'm not, so if any young ladies do want a message in, we'll still be collecting messages, even though the podcast is finished. We'll still be collecting messages, but don't ask me, because I'm spoken for, and so is my lady. My lady's spoken for as well. And Paul, even if she wasn't spoken for, she wouldn't be doing that. Whatever you have decided to do with the vaccination, I do wish all of our listeners and all our subscribers the very, very best. And keep in touch with us, because we might come back doing something about this, or we might do another podcast about something completely different. But if you like what you've heard, keep in contact with us on our social media. My lady, it's been an absolute joy working with you on this over the past few weeks.
It has been. It's been fun.
It has been fun, hasn't it? We'll probably do it again over something else, but until then, and also, if my lady does change her mind, I will be letting all the subscribers know.
I won't be, don't worry.
No, I don't think you would be. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for listening. Thank you, my lady. Take care. Until next time, fare thee well and goodbye.
Thanks, bye.